Hello world, welcome back to the channel of Crystal TV, and this is your favorite sports girl, nobody here. As we all know, today is match day 16 and we have about 5 games to be played today. So we have Manchester City versus Wolves, Arsenal versus Southampton, Chelsea versus Leeds United, Liverpool versus Aston Villa, and Norwich City versus Manchester United. Manchester City versus Wolves. Okay, for the top 3, we know that there's a fight. Like, so for those in the top 3 section, we know there is a slim difference, slim gap between the 3 clubs. That is Manchester City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. So now Manchester City will be playing Wolves, wow, and Aston Villa will be playing Liverpool, and Chelsea will play Leeds United. So let's find out to see how the table will reshuffle itself today, or probably it will still stand the way it is. So Manchester City and Wolves started the very first game in the English Premier League for today. So for Manchester City squad, we have Henderson, Cancelo, Diaz, Laporte, Zenko, Gundogan, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Gabriel Jesus, Raheem Sterling, and Jack Grealish. So let's see if this squad will be able to face the Wolves. Like Wolves, I know they are very, very, very tough. For Wolves, we have Jose, Esse, Semedo, Kilman, Connor, Roman, Ryan, Ruben, Dedonka, Martino, Rahul Geminis, and Adama Traore. So let's see if this squad will be able to face Manchester City. So for the first half, with all the team Manchester City players and Wolves players asked to do, there was no goal. It ended 0-0 draw at Etihad Stadium. It was a very tough game, I must tell you. No, as Wolves there's a way Wolves played, like even if you scored them, it will be in the second half and it will be in the late second half. So Wolves did all their possible but not to concede any goal in the first half, and also Manchester City on the other hand did not concede any goal in the first half. So it ended 0-0 in Etihad Stadium at the first half. So let's wait to see what happens in the second half. If Wolves will be able to hold down for not letting Manchester City score at all, or probably they will score instead. So let's watch as the game unfolds in the next 45 minutes. So the big second half is here. The big 45 minutes is here, and in no time, Raheem Sterling scored from the 18 box. That is, he had a penalty to score against Wolves, and he scored the goal, making it his 100 Premier League goals. Wow. He scored a penalty to make it 100 Premier League goal. Wow, it's such an achievement for Raheem Sterling. So that was the goal Manchester City scored. And on the other hand, Henderson, their keeper, also had 100 clean sheets during the game. Wow. It was a very good one from Henderson. So ever since Henderson has been keeping for Manchester City, he made it to 100 clean sheets. Wow, what an achievement, if you ask me. It's a very good one. Sterling scoring his 100 Premier League goals, Henderson having his 100 clean sheets, and also having 3 points in the bag to make them still top in the English Premier League. Wow. It's such an achievement for Manchester City today. So at the end of the game, it ended Manchester City 1, Wolves 0. Wow. In Etihad Stadium. So that was how the game ended. It was a painful one to Wolves, if I must tell you. A penalty. I should not forget that Wolves had a late red card in the first half too. So for Arsenal versus Southampton's game, we have Arsenal lineup here. We have Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, White, Gabriel Tierney, Partey, Xhaka, Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, and Lacazette. So let's see if this squad will be able to beat Southampton in the Emirates Stadium. Okay, for Southampton, we have Willy Caballero, we have Livramento, we have Stevens, Jean, Walker-Peters, we have Ibrahim, Ward-Prowse, Redmond, Nathan, Adam Armstrong, and Armando Broja. Let's see if this squad also will be able to meet to beat Arsenal in their stadium, or probably they will go for a draw in Emirates Stadium. The game really seems very cheap for Arsenal. Like, wow, Arsenal back to winning ways. So the first goal was scored by Lacazette. Wow. It was a very good goal from Lacazette, making it 1-0. And so again, they had to score another goal by Odegaard. Wow, is this Arsenal playing like this? Wow. Hashtag Arteta in. Okay, so the first half ended Arsenal 2, Southampton 0. It was a good one from Arsenal team, like as a whole. Even Arteta, wow, he's doing a very good job. So we are not seeing anybody complaining now. Yeah, nobody's complaining because Arsenal is playing a very good game. Like, wow, this is so good. This is good seeing Arsenal this way. So the second half started and Graves scored the third goal. We should not forget that he had a goal in the second half too, but it was cancelled, saying it was an offside goal. But then he later scored another goal because he's been particular. I must score goal today, probably because of his jubilation. He wanted to show the world that my wife is pregnant. So after scoring the goal, he had to put the ball in his belly, showing clearly that, wow, my wife is pregnant and I love you. So at last, Arsenal won in Emirates Stadium and they are back to their winning ways fully, making it Arsenal 3, Southampton 0. And so it's another clean sheet from Ramsdale. Wow. Back again to Chelsea versus Leeds United's game. Let's check the lineup for Chelsea here. So for Chelsea, we have Mendy, Aspilicueta, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, James Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho, Alonso, Mount, Havertz, and Werner. On the subs here, we can see Arrizabalaga, Christensen, Sarr, Barkley, Saul, Otino-Odoi, Pulisic, and Ziyech, and Lukaku. Okay, let's see if this squad will be able to beat Leeds United in the Stamford Bridge. For Leeds United, we have James, Aronson, Robert, Rafinha, Forshaw, Dallas, Firpo, Llorente, Yerlings, Shakutin, and who again? We can't see the name there. Sorry, I can't pronounce that name. As we all know, there is no least club in England. Like, anybody can score at any time. So Rafinha scored the very first goal for Leeds United, and that was the first goal of the match. It was a penalty though. So Rafinha scored the ball from box 18. We all know Mendy. There's no way he can just like catch a penalty. But though this one even followed it anyways. But Rafinha scored the very first goal for Leeds United, making them lead in the first half. But in no time, our very own Mason Mount equalized the goal. And his jubilation says it all. Wow, it says it all from all Chelsea fans around the world. After that goal, the game changed. But eventually, we ended the first half. Chelsea won, Leeds United won. So we have a very big 45 minutes ahead of us. With Chelsea eventually beats Leeds United to have all 3 points to themselves in Stamford Bridge, or probably they will have to draw the game with Leeds United, or eventually Leeds United will have to score more goals to claim all the 3 points from Stamford Bridge. Let's wait to see how the game unfolds. The second half started and we had another goal from our very own Jorginho J5, the penalty taker. Though it's a penalty, and then in no time Jorginho scored the goal. Like, wow, it was a fantastic goal. Jorginho J5. Yeah, penalty taker. So at this moment, everybody was screaming, wow, it's a goal. And eventually, yes, we are back to our winning ways. And at this point, it was Chelsea 2, Leeds United 1. And we're hoping, okay, we will not have to draw this game. We'll fight to the end. But in no time, Joe did not allow that to happen. He equalized the goal again. And it was a very good one, like a stunning goal from Joe, making it Chelsea 2, Leeds United 2.
So as if it's a England penalty day, Jorginho was awarded another penalty in the late minutes, like 90 plus 3 minutes. All thanks to Rudiger, my man. Though we should not forget that he made it 2 penalties for us. Like, it was the one they had to tap that they had to give us penalty. Thumbs up to Rudiger, and please, Chelsea team, Chelsea management, please increase Rudiger's money as requested. We can't afford to lose Rudiger. We can't afford to lose Antonio Rudiger to any club right now. Like, that man is bomb, he is fire. So that, by the way, Jorginho had to score the 3rd and winning goal for Chelsea. Like, everybody at this moment, we were screaming. Like, what a goal and what a chance for us to have all 3 points to ourselves. But we were given 5 minutes anyways. And at this moment too, we were still thinking, please don't make this game turn to Zenit versus Chelsea's game. That will score, they will score, and it eventually ended in 3-3. Well, anyways, all thanks to God, we had all 3 points to ourselves in Stamford Bridge, making it Chelsea 3, Leeds United 2. And this is how Chelsea fans are feeling right now. You can see how Rudiger is feeling. Yeah, that is the same way we are feeling now around the world for winning a 3 points in the bag. It's not easy. Making it 36 points altogether for Chelsea in the 16 match day game. So for Liverpool game, we have Alensi, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabio, Henderson, Thiago Men, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Salah. Let's see if this squad will be able to beat Aston Villa in their very own stadium. Because this week's game is just somehow. So for Aston Villa, we have Martinez, Cash, Konsa, Mings, Target, McCain, Nakamba, Douglas Luiz, J. Ramsey, Watkins, and Ashley Young. Let's also see if this squad will be able to defeat Liverpool or have to draw the game in Anfield Stadium. The game between Liverpool and Aston Villa was a very, very, very intense one. There was no goal at all in the first half. And so the game ended Liverpool 0, Aston Villa 0. And for the second half, a penalty also was awarded to Liverpool. As I've said earlier, it seems today is England International Penalty Day. Like, really, all the big teams was awarded penalty, and it was their winning game. Starting from Manchester City, down to Liverpool, down to Chelsea, and all. So we don't even know what Manchester United will have to play already. But the clubs I've listed, they won their game with penalty. So Mohamed Salah scored the penalty for Liverpool, and the game ended that way. Like, it was a really tough for Aston Villa. The Gerrard side tried their best to even equalize, and even Liverpool to also try to score more goals, but it was impossible. So the game ended Liverpool 1, Aston Villa 0. And so this game made Liverpool to still maintain their second position in the English Premier League table for this week. Wow. Finally, to the last game for today, we have Norwich lineup here. Are you sure I can pronounce their name? But I can see Sargent, I can see Rob, I can see our Gilmore here, and I can see Crow, their keeper. I can see Aaron, I can see Kabab, and the likes. So for Manchester United, we have the Lindelof, Maguire, Ronaldo, Rashford, Fred, Bruno Fernandes, Dalot, Sancho, Alex Telles, and McTominay. So let's see if this Ragni squad will be able to beat Norwich in Carrow Road. You should not forget that Norwich is the number 20 in the English Premier League. But Premier League does not work like that. So you all know Premier League does not work like that. So let's see how the game plays out in Carrow Road. And so the first half ended Norwich City 0, Manchester United 0. As I've said earlier, it doesn't mean the position you are in the Premier League. Anybody can beat anybody. But you can see the game was so intense. There was no goal at all in the first half. Norwich City tried to keep their calm, not to allow Manchester United to score. Also, Manchester United had to keep their calm also, not to allow Norwich to score at all in the first half. So as you can see, the first half ended 0-0 in Carrow Road. So we have a very big 45 minutes to see how the game will end eventually. If Manchester United will take all 3 points back to Old Trafford, or they will have to take a point to Old Trafford, or probably Norwich City will have to get all 3 points to themselves, or probably draw too. So let's wait to see how the game unfolds in the next 45 minutes. So the second half started and a penalty was awarded to Manchester United. So Cristiano Ronaldo had to play the penalty from the box 18. Raul tried to convince him, but Cristiano Ronaldo is not here to joke at all. We are talking about 3 points here. Yes. So eventually Cristiano Ronaldo scored the very first goal for Manchester United. And and I said it earlier, it seems today is English International Penalty Day. You know what I'm saying? So penalty also was still awarded to Manchester United, making them win. Like, wow, today is so superb. And I'm not sure any of this has happened before in the history of the English Football League. So Cristiano Ronaldo eventually scored the penalty for Manchester United, making the game end Norwich City 0, Manchester United 1. We should not forget that it was the penalty Cristiano Ronaldo played and as a numerous saved the game out today that saved Manchester United from Norwich. Because there was a point Norwich was really attacking them, and for the last 10 minutes we saw that the possession was 70-30 in favor of Norwich City. So all thanks to the game and the penalty, Cristiano Ronaldo eventually scored for Manchester United. So that was how all the game played out today for match day 16. It was a very intense 2-1. And eventually, man of the match was given to Demetrius Gramolis. Yeah, for Norwich City, they gave him the man of the match. And so no other person should be given man of the match for Manchester United, not other person than the year for the numerous saves he had today and a clean sheet he had in the bag for himself.
So that will be the end of today's review. We also how the game played out. Wolves really tackled Manchester City, but at the end, Manchester City won the game. Same thing as Aston Villa, tried all their best, but the ever-stunning Liverpool tried their possible best to win 3 points in Anfield. And to Chelsea, eventually Chelsea is back to the winning ways. Wow, that's a good one. So the table is the same, just like last week. Man City first, Liverpool second, and Chelsea third. So thank you for watching and thank you for stopping by. And please, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do well to subscribe. Let this get keep going. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell to be alerted anytime I upload a new video on my channel. Like, share, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and God bless you.